Somebody recently pointed out to me that maybe the James Brown audience resented us because we were appropriating. Although appropriating hadn't become a thing yet. Cultural appropriation is the act of taking or using things from a culture that is not your own, especially without showing that you understand or respect the culture. Okay, we were listening to the music. We weren't stealing it. We weren't claiming credit for it. Weren't making money off of it. I find the whole appropriation argument kind of sticky. Elvis Presley got blamed for appropriating when he recorded Big Mama Thornton's Hound Dog. Big Mama's is way better, grittier, no contest, in my opinion. Elvis's producer at the time, Sam Phillips at Sun Records, realized early on that there was a gold mine to be made when white artists record race records, black songs. That's the difference. They were looking for a gold mine, so they were appropriating. But Hound Dog was written by two white guys, Lieber and Stoller, the guys that wrote all the Coasters' big hits. The very controversial, very haunting song about lynching in the South called Strange Fruit that Billie Holiday recorded. No song goes deeper into the pain and suffering of Southern blacks. That song was written by a white Jewish guy from the Bronx, Abel Meeropol, went under the pen name Lewis Allen. Are white writers appropriating black culture when they write these songs for money? I don't see a clear line. Art is art. Pat Boone straight up appropriated. He recorded Tutti Frutti, the Little Richard song. He recorded Blueberry Hill and Ain't That a Shame by Fats Domino. Took these iconic rhythm and blues hits, castrated them, made them easy to digest, white radio-friendly toe-tapping tunes. Well, real soul songs are never toe-tappers. They're rump shakers, backbreakers, baby makers, not toe tappers. They hit you farther up your leg than your toes. Not all black acts objected to being appropriated. Little Richard admitted that Pat Boone dragged him across the line, his words, meaning that Pat Boone helped Little Richard's music cross over to white radio stations, increasing sales. Good for some, not for everybody. Most black artists never got paid when their song crossed over with a white artist. That was Big Mama Thornton, screwed by the record company. The line is fuzzy. What about white R&B groups? Groups that sound black. The Rascals, the Four Seasons, Hall & Oates, all the way back to one of my favorites, Joey D and the Starlighters with the Peppermint Twist. And all the early doo-wop groups we talked about. What about white blues singers? Janis Joplin, Bonnie Raitt, Stevie Ray Vaughan. They're interpreting, they're celebrating, they're appreciating, they're promoting the blues for money. Is that appropriating? Whatever they're doing seems to help the blues continue as an art form, right? Here's what I can tell you. Bing Heaster and I were not consciously appropriating at the James Brown concert. And I'll also tell you this. I do agree. I am obligated to understand the history of this music that I love. And I also agree that I am obligated to respect the heartache that made it happen. And that means going back to the blues.